Hey ladies, so today's video is going to be my October favorites. I know I'm a few days late on this and that really bothers me because I'm like really OCD about my favorites being up before the end of the month every month, but you know, life gets to you and sometimes it just happens. So today we're going to be going through all of the makeup and beauty products that I've been loving for the month of October, and we're going to do some music and maybe some random stuff at the end. I haven't really thought of it yet. Maybe I'll think of something. But yeah, we're going to be going over all of my favorites of the month. I have a lot of new products this month, which is exciting because I tried out a lot of new stuff this month, which is always fun because we like discovering new makeup. That's why we're all here. If you heard that, that's my backdrop about to come down because it's taped up. Also, yeah, sorry that I'm not in front of my vanity. I just filmed this makeup tutorial, which will be up next week. I just didn't feel like switching up my whole setup the other way around because it would just take too much time and effort. And you guys, you'll deal with the pretty gold sequins, right? Right? Okay, cool. So, without any further ado, let's just jump right into my monthly favorites. Okay, I'll start with one of the most exciting ones because we all love discovering a new foundation. And so my foundation discovery favorite of the month has to go to the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundations. I have two shades here because I was first using 125, which is Y315. This is actually the shade that I used in my old, like the regular HD foundation, but I'm getting a little bit paler because there's a little bit less sun outside. So I'm mixing it like mostly this and then mixing it a little bit with 117 equals Y225. I can't remember which one is like the new numbering, either the 115 or the Y one. I don't know. But yeah, it's what I'm wearing on my skin right now. I love this foundation because it's nice and thin and blendable, but still gives you a really great amount of coverage, and especially on camera, if you're going to be doing any photography or videography or like filming a YouTube video or anything like that, even Instagram, you know, these foundations look a bomb on the skin, especially on camera. Whoa, they look so different. Like, wow, they look really different. But yeah, I love these. I did a full review on it, so I'm not going to ramble on too much about it. I will just link that video down below for you guys to check out. But I can definitely say that I've been loving this all month. I honestly like it a lot better than I expected, and I like it a lot more now than I mentioned in that video, in that review video. So this is kind of a little review update if you saw that one already, that these are pretty damn good and I definitely recommend them. Since we're talking about the face, I will go ahead and mention my new concealer favorite of the month. And oh, I actually have two concealer favorites of the month. I forgot. The first one is the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I will say though that I just got this in the mail 2 weeks ago, and why is half of my tube gone? Like, Tarte, did you send me a half empty bottle? Because that ain't cool, man. Honestly, I think I'm gonna email about it because this is expensive shit, and I don't know, I just don't appreciate getting a half empty bottle of concealer. But the product inside is really, really great. It's a very thick full coverage concealer, but with my under eye bags, that is exactly what I needed. Even though it's very thick, it is very like hydrating and moisturizing, and it does blend out. Like, I don't know, it blends out. In terms of creaselessness, I always crease under my eyes, but this is like at a creasing minimum. But yeah, I just really like it. It's really nice and full coverage. Gives you a nice clean under eye. I have the shade Light Sand, by the way. It's definitely full coverage. And I just really, it's just full coverage. That's basically why I like it, is because it hides my under eye bags. And that's what I needed because they were on another level this month and I needed something to help it. So the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, I recommend. I know there's mixed reviews on this stuff, but personally, I really like it and I think you guys should check it out. Maybe just get a sample first instead of buying it right off the bat. Just get a sample and see how you like it. So like I mentioned, my dark circles have been on another level this month, so I also tried the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. I know Luster Lux raves about this stuff. I have the shade Neutral Medium, which at first I thought was going to be way too dark. I thought I was going to have to give it away, but it's actually pretty damn light. It's definitely brightening under the eye. It's a nice pink tone, so it's going to really hide those under eye. It's going to cancel any darkness under the eye, and it's also going to help brighten and it's gonna help brighten under the eye. This stuff is also very, very thick. It's like nice and like tacky and sticky, which might turn you off at first, but that texture is great in a concealer because it's really gonna get that nice pigmentation and coverage that you need when you're trying to hide your under eye dark circles. So I have been really, really liking this stuff. I'm just on a concealer kick this month, and these, I don't know, I never thought I would like such a thick creamy concealer, but they're working for me and I recommend them. So Bye Bye Under Eye is also a concealer must-have in my book now. Speaking of IT Cosmetics, my next favorite is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Poreless Finish HD Micro Powder. This is, like, when it says bye bye pores, it means bye bye pores. I'm not really like a whole face setter very often. Like, I really only set my concealer, but lately I've been setting my concealer with another powder I'm going to mention after this, and then taking this just right here in the center of my cheek where I get my largest pores, and it's been helping so much hide them. Like, it's just honestly a miracle worker. I know a lot of people like the pressed version of this a little bit better. I haven't tried that, but I will say that this one, if you have issues with pores in this area, get this, because it is going to save your life. Like, better than any pore filler primer, better than any poreless foundation, better than anything. Like, this, it's like magic. Like, you put it on, you're like, what? Does my face have a filter? When did this happen? It's just bomb. Like, it's like really, really, really finely milled, and it just goes on like silk, like straight up like silk. And it's completely translucent. So, and it actually has like a kind of yellow tint to it, but on the skin it comes out completely translucent. It doesn't have any flashback. I have used this like under my eyes to set my concealer before. It worked great for that, but this is just bomb. It's bomb. Get it. And the other powder that I mentioned that I use for under my eyes is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I have been using this. I've been basically taking a little bit of this, well, putting on my concealer with my Beauty Blender, and then taking my damp Beauty Blender, like still damp, and just dipping it in and going and patting over my concealer, like right after I apply it so that it's not creasing. Applying the powder with the damp sponge, and the damp sponge and the loose setting powder, like these two together are magic. Like, it's not necessarily baking because I'm not putting like a shit ton, I'm just putting like enough, and the wet sponge or the damp sponge kind of like melts it into your skin, and it's just like flawless under there. Like, my under eye game has just changed. It's like on a whole nother level because of this and those concealers I mentioned. Phenomenal. I know everybody and their mama raves about this powder, and it is bomb, so I agree with everybody that's raving about it because I love it. I'm kind of over the whole baking technique. It's a little bit too much for me, but I still do like this powder. It is expensive, but at least the way I'm using it, a little bit goes a long way, so I love it. Okay, so this month I have 3 different mascara favorites, and that comes kind of as a shock to me because you guys know I'm like a ride or die with my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara and my L'Oreal Voluminous, and like very few others do I use. I might use them in tutorials because I'm going to use falsies, but like on an everyday basis, Too Faced Better Than Sex and L'Oreal Voluminous, those are like it. That's it. And the Jordana Best Lash Extreme. But I've discovered 3 new mascaras that I'm pretty pumped about it. So the first one is actually not brand new to me, but I had only tried a sample of it before, and that is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. Lots of Tarte in this video, but this is the Lights Camera Lashes mascara from Tarte. First of all, the packaging is gorgeous. Like, this is like so luxury, and like you're getting what you pay for a high-end mascara. Like, this packaging is pretty legit. But this is supposed to be a 4-in-1 mascara. I don't really know all the claims of it. I think it's like lengthening, volumizing, separating, and curling. Maybe? I don't know. But it's got a brush like this, just kind of a classic standard brush. Reminds me of the brush from the L'Oreal Voluminous mascara. And it just makes your lashes look so good. It pumps them up. It's like, if you like more natural lashes, you might not like this because it does get a little bit clumpy. But I like a little bit of clump in my mascara just because it really builds up the volume, and that is what I look for. It's super, super black. It definitely gives you some length, a lot of volume, and I just love the way my lashes look when I put this on. So yeah, the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, obsessed. Like, I love it so much. The next mascara is the Mally Beauty Volumizing Mascara. This is similar to the Tarte one. It's actually very similar to the Tarte one. The brush is pretty similar as well, but this one is like a little bit more clumpy. Like, it's a little bit thicker in formula. So if you like this already and you want something even more dramatic, I would go for this one because it's very, very black. It's very, very thickening. It's not necessarily too lengthening, but if you maybe already have long lashes and you really want to pump up the volume and make them look really extreme, this is like, it's legit. I really, really like this stuff because on an everyday basis, like when I'm not wearing falsies, I like my lashes to be as pumped up as possible. If they're a little bit clumpy, that's really not an issue for me because I just want them to look nice and big and full. So this stuff I love. I know a lot of people like this stuff too. So I would definitely give it a try if you're into nice dramatic lashes. And my last mascara favorite of the month is actually a really affordable option. This is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. The brush is similar to the other two, but it comes to kind of like a tapered end at the end. So it's a little bit easier to get like in the inner corners of the eye, but it still has that same like, as you can see, I have a trend of like what kind of mascara I like because this one is also going to give you a lot of volume and really pump up your lashes and make them look nice and dramatic. And that's exactly what I look for in a mascara, and this one does it. And I'm not sure of the price, but I know Essence is a really cheap. So if you're in the market for a dramatic, like volumizing mascara, I would definitely check all three of these out. But if you're more on a budget, I would check this one out especially because I'm pretty sure it's like only a few dollars. So these three mascaras, obsessed. I'm really excited to have new mascaras in my life because, I don't know, I love mascara. I'm like a mascara junkie, so finding new ones is like, I love it. Okay, I have two different lip favorites of the month, and they're both ColourPop Ultra Matte lips because you guys know I'm obsessed with them. They're honestly just like my favorite liquid lipsticks because I love the formula, I love the color selection, and their price, like $6 a lipstick, you cannot beat that. ColourPop Ultra Matte lips are definitely a must-have for me, and the two that I've been loving this month, the first one is Tulle. I wore this in my fall favorites tag, and everybody loved it in that video, and then I also used it in my gold, what was it, my gold halo eye tutorial, and this I've gotten so much. It's actually not what I'm wearing on my lips right now. I'm wearing Stila's Patina, which is actually pretty similar, just a little more pink, but I've gotten so many compliments every single time that I wear this color, and it is just beautiful. It's like a rich kind of like chocolate cherry color. I don't know, that's how I would describe it. It's like a rich chocolate cherry brown. It's just gorgeous. If you want a fall and winter color that's somewhere between a brown and a red, like somewhere between a burgundy and like a chocolate brown, this is the one to go for. It is absolutely gorgeous. I think it's going to look good on so many different skin tones, and it's going to last all day. It's going to be in place no matter what you do or eat or say or whatever. It's just going to stay in place, so it's a must. It's a must. I love it. And then the other favorite of the month is ColourPop's Trap, and honestly, I didn't like this that much. Like when I first got it in the summer, I was like, I don't know, it kind of just looks like my lips are gray. Like, I don't know how I feel about it, like meh. But I think that's because this is a color that's meant to be worn in like the fall and winter, because every time I wore this month, which I wore it like maybe 3 or 4 times, which is actually a lot in my book for a specific lip color, because I switch out my lip colors like every single day. But every time I wore this month, I got so many compliments on it, and I wasn't expecting it because I wore it kind of like as a kind of like out there, not so normal, neutral, like not expecting anybody to necessarily like it, but I just wore it kind of for me. You know how you have those colors that you know people are gonna love on you, and then you have those other colors that you're like, I know I'm just wearing this, nobody's gonna give me a compliment, I just kind of like want to feel it out and see how I like it myself. Like, I don't care if other people don't like it, but I just want to see how it looks on me for myself. That's what I thought this was, but then everybody was like, oh my god, Ashley, I love your lipstick. What is that? What is that? And I was like, you like it? Like, I didn't even like it that much. But then the more I wore it, I was like, yes, this is actually really cool. But yeah, anyway, it's like a mauve-y, kind of like a lilac-y nude. I don't know, it's kind of like on the grayish taupish side, but still a neutral. It's just so unique and different and like an unexpected neutral. I just love it. Honestly, I didn't expect for me to get so many compliments on it, but then once I did, I like took a second look at it and I was like, oh, you're actually pretty gorgeous. I know it's weird to like for other people to have to say that it looks good on me for me to notice it looked good on me, but that's just kind of what happened. This was actually one of the lip options in my purple eye that I did, like my last 2 tutorials or something like that. But yeah, I love it. So ColourPop Tulle and Trap, love them. What, my hands look so weird. Like, this is a good shot. Screenshot this. And my last makeup favorite of the month is a brush, and this is the Tarte Swirl Power Bronze and Contour Brush. I had to look up the name for it because I just had no clue. I've just been calling it the Tarte Contour Brush in every single video that I've been using it in, because I've been using it in every single video of mine. And I just love this because it's exactly that. It's like a bronzing and a contour brush in one, because you can go around the perimeter of your face and like really buff in a bronzer, and it's going to do that job really nicely and blend everything all out like perfectly. But then when you go into like your cheekbone to like carve out your cheekbone, it still has like the tapered flat side, so you can do that too, like be really nice and defined with it. It's just an awesome brush. It blends out everything really nicely. It keeps it nice and precise where you want to keep it nice and precise. And it's kind of like a dupe for the NARS Ita brush, which I don't own, but I wanted like my own version, so I got this one, and I really like it, and I'll probably never get the NARS Ita because I like this one so much. Actually, let's not say that, because you know I buy things just to buy things. So, I like this one. So we have some fragrance what is my hair doing? So we have some fragrance favorites of the month. The first one is the Elizabeth and James Nirvana White fragrance. I don't know the notes for this. Actually, let me look them up because it's very difficult to describe. I literally have no fucking clue how to describe it, so I'm just gonna look it up. And it says, it is a captivating blend of delicate peony, chic muguet, and tender musk for a feminine scent with dark sophistication. Oh my god, that was such a perfect description. That is exactly how I would describe it if I had my own brain. You can definitely smell it's like a very, very light musk, like a white musk, not like a very deep, like I don't know, it's like a light fluffy musk rather than like a deep, dark, like sultry musk. It adds like a little bit of like a sexiness, but like still sophisticated because it's like light and fluffy still. And then chic muguet. I have trouble with muguet. I don't really like pick it up. Every time I smell it, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I don't know. It's not really like, it doesn't stick in my head, that scent. So when I see the word muguet, I still don't know really what it's going to smell like. But I definitely smell the peony, and I definitely smell the white musk. It's just nice and floral with like, it's very different though. It's like nice and light and fresh and floral, but different. Like it has a twist to it. It's not like your Marc Jacobs Daisy or something really like traditionally floral. I don't know. It's just really, really different. If you guys go into Sephora, just check this out, because when you smell it, you're going to be like, wow, that's really like nothing I've ever smelled before. That is so unique, and that's exactly why I like it. Because I can't tell you how many perfumes I have over there, and all of them like smell like something else I've smelled before, and this is like unique on its own. Never smelled anything like this ever before. Whew. Whenever I describe fragrances, I get into like a whole new poetic zone. Okay, another one I've been loving this month is the Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt. This is, I think this is like one of Jo Malone's really popular scents. It's just, you can definitely smell the saltiness, and the sage is kind of in there too. It smells a little bit peppery to me. Yeah, I can definitely smell a little bit of pepper in there. I don't know why. It's like feminine and masculine at the same time, if you know what I mean, but it's still fresh and light. Like this is definitely a daytime scent. It's not going to linger on your skin too long because it doesn't have like, I guess it has wood in there, but it doesn't have like musk or amber or any like bassy notes. This is definitely a daytime scent. You can definitely smell like the saltiness in it. I don't know, I just really like it. It's very different as well. This one is definitely more girly, but this is like nice and fresh and like unexpected nice and fresh, if you know what I mean. And my last fragrance favorite of the month actually has been a candle, and this is the Bay's candle, or the Bay candle from Diptyque. And Bay is the word for berries in French. And this doesn't smell like berries. It's not like your typical, like, if you know of Diptyque, you know it's a very like expensive high-end niche brand. And no, I did not buy this candle myself because it's originally $60. I actually won this in like a little giveaway we had at school because one of my friends works at Diptyque. But yeah, this is originally a $60 candle. It is very expensive, but it is very like a luxury, like an experiential candle. Like you light this and it's not just like gonna make your house smell like cookies. You're gonna light this and you're gonna feel like you're in a spa or something. I'm pretty sure the like main note in this is black currant, which is a berry, but it's like very like bitter and tart. It doesn't smell like a raspberry or a strawberry or any berry like that. It's very like high, like a sophisticated berry. Is that even a thing? It just smells so sophisticated. It's like I don't know, you light it and you feel like you're in Paris or something. I don't know. It's one of those scents that you really can't describe because it's so unique. Like the other two I mentioned, this is just a unique fragrance month. But if you're into candles and you're into like really cool like high-end candles, I would check this one out because it's pretty bomb. Okay guys, we've got some music favorites of the month. Okay, first of all, we have to talk about it. Adele is back and I'm obsessed. Like I am completely and utterly obsessed. Hello is the best song ever created. Not really, every Adele song ever created is the best. But Hello, it's just amazing. And so we're gonna listen to it.
Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet. Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. But when I call you, never seem to be home. Doesn't take you apart anymore.
So yeah, obviously, I mean, I think we can all agree that Adele, Hello, is the music favorite of the month. Can we just all take a moment and agree upon that? Thanks. Thank you so much. Okay, now we're gonna switch it up real quick. Switch it up real quick to a very hood song. It's still kind of slow, but this is White Iverson by Post Malone, and it is just my obsession. I can't stop listening to it or singing it or just living by it. Not really living by it, but it's just a good song. This is for all my hood rat girls out there.
White Iverson, when I started balling, I was young. You gon' think about me when I'm gone. I need that money like the ring I never won. I want saucing on you. I'm swagging on you. I'm ballin', Iverson on you. Watch out, yeah. I smash out, yeah. I'm spending on my fucking pay.
Okay, next song is a little more hood. Yeah, a lot more hood actually. And this is Antidote. I said that really weird. This is Antidote by Travis Scott. Greg got me into the song because he was playing it a million times and then it just got stuck in my head and now it's there forever.
Don't you open up that window. Don't you let out the antidote. Popping pills is all we know. I just hit a 3-peat. Fuck 3 hoes I met this week. You open up that window. Don't you let out the antidote. Popping pills is all we know.
Okay, and the next one is Jumpman by Drake and Future because I just like this. This is probably the only song on their mixtape that I like. This one and Big Rings, but I like this one a lot more.
Jumpman, them boys up to something.
I just appreciate any Drake song that he reads a lot.
I just found my tempo like on DJ Mustard.
But yeah, guys, after that, I think that is it for my monthly favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this, so make sure you give it a big thumbs up if you did. Live, swatch, hand. Sorry about this being a little bit late this month. October just tends to always be a crazy month for me, but it was a good month. I honestly didn't even know if I was going to get my October favorites done, so I'm glad that I did, and I hope you guys appreciate it. Make sure you let me know your favorites of the month down in the comments because I love hearing what you guys love because then I can check them out and we can just share some shit. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!